morning, everyone. Welcome to the coffee stream. Today, joining me is Midnight Chills and what's supposed to be Chronopasta, but he's not here. So, Midnight Chills!
What's up, everybody? Chrono, where the hell are you?
He got lost in the pasta.
Oh no. Pasta's a good place to be lost in.
Yeah, this is true. I love pasta. Pasta is good. It's actually.
What's up, Derringer?
Welcome
Thanks for joining us.
Welcome to the Not So Chaotic Chaos. And apparently I'm going to be on Seraphine in his live stream today talking about what I think is going to be Sailor Moon and Age of Empires. So it's gonna be
hell yeah.
Both things that I'm interested in. Hey, as long as it's not Yu-Gi-Oh, I'm good. I'm not into Yu-Gi-Oh.
Hey, the OG Yu-Gi-Oh was my shit back in the day.
I didn't really. I used to watch it, and I like remember some of it, but yeah, I don't remember much. I remember more Pokemon than I do it.
Oh yeah, Pokemon for sure. I mean, I'm all about anime anyway. So like Sailor Moon was like the first anime I watched growing up.
Yeah.
But then
same.
like I was all about Yu-Gi-Oh. We were playing Yu-Gi-Oh in the library after school every day. Had a whole deck and shit, and I always got my ass kicked like any other game I played.
Yeah, same. Oh, it's tomorrow. Okay, right. It's tomorrow, not today. I forgot it's Sundays. Hold on. I was gonna say, I am totally not into anime at all. Not one bit. Nope, not at all. Nope.
That hurts. That hurts me to hear that.
Nope.
I'm gonna have to convert you.
No, you have to look at the screen. Nope, not one bit. Not into anime at all. Nope.
I'm tired. Leave me alone.
I totally hit it very well that I totally do not like anime. No. Hold on, there's another one to go with that. There you go.
Did you draw that one yourself, or did you get that commission?
I got these commissioned. These are my two originals. The one on the right is the first one I ever got. That one's 2, and the other one on the left is 42.
Ah.
Yep, don't like anime at all. Not one bit. Yep, totally. Yeah, they're actually always on my videos. Yeah, depending on which one it is, if it's day or night. 2 does day stories, night does 42. It does 42 stories. Does scary stories.
It's okay.
To be fair, it's 8 o'clock in the morning here.
Yeah, it's 10 o'clock for me.
Mm-hmm.
Still kind of early on a Saturday for me, but it's late in the day for any other day of the week, because we usually get up at like 6 or 7.
Yeah, I normally get up about 4:30 in the morning. That's why when my dog woke me up at 4:30, I looked at my clock and went, I hate you. I wanted to sleep in. And I did. I went back to sleep after I let her out to pee. She has like the weirdest little whine. She's like, and then like waits a few seconds and and it's just like, I almost wish you would just repeat it. Repeating would be better, because then I know what I'm hearing faster.
So how are you doing?
Pretty good. I'm thinking I'm a little sick, but say let me.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I've been sneezing a lot this morning, and I've been dizzy.
Oh no.
Weirdest thing is when you're sitting down and you're dizzy, you're like, how is this a thing? Why is this a thing? I'm sitting, I'm not standing, I'm not moving. Why am I dizzy?
I just posted the wrong thing in my server.
Hey, Aisha, welcome to the fun.
Hey, Aisha.
You posted wrong things into your server.
Yeah, I meant to post a link to this thing, but I just posted a link to a link in your server.
It's fine.
There we go. 242's Café with Midnight Chills.
And Chronopasta.
Chrono, where are you?
Wherever Chrono is. Again, I think Chrono forgot. I mean, I booked these almost in a month in advance, so I mean, it's easy to forget. I'm doing pretty good. A little sick, Alicia. How are you doing?
I'm good. Aisha, how you doing? What's up, hair raising?
Yeah, raising narratives. We got HR. HR's in the house. Be good. Otherwise, he's gonna talk to corporate on you again.
I'm going to have to talk to HR about 42's harassment of me.
Me and my husband actually used to work together, and we used to make a joke of going to HR and him making a formal complaint that I was sexually harassing him. And HR was all for it without doing the proper paperwork, because that would actually get the thing, but actually get it across our boss's desk and be like, but we never actually did it, but it would have been funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was that place wasn't perfect, but it was a lot of fun.
What kind of job was it?
It was a hardware store, but it was basically privately owned. It was a big one, but it was privately owned, so it's a lot different. I actually still work for that company, just basically its sister store, and it's all corporate. And I actually technically work for corporate, and it's not the same.
Yeah.
I would never ever go to HR and joke about my husband that I'm sexually harassing my husband, because it would go to someone and one of us would be in trouble. I'm like, no, it was just a joke. I don't think I can sexually harass.
Just a prank, bro.
I don't think I can sexually harass my own husband. I don't think it's a thing I can do. So yeah.
My wife always jokes that she's gonna sue me for sexual harassment.
It's also more funny because it's my husband gonna get the sexual harassment on me. Yeah. Oh god. I just looked at the bed and my dog is belly up. Like at a 9-degree angle. My husband's
You have to
rolled
scratch
over.
that belly.
She's too far away.
Oh no. Well, you just gotta stretch your arm out.
She's too far away. Like seriously, too far away. 42 knows everything about tools and AC heating. Yeah, that is true. I really do. And wood and cement. I can help you make some cement shoes if you want.
Linoleum.
That's my husband, actually.
Ah.
He knows everything about flooring.
I went through this phase about a month ago where I just randomly kept saying linoleum without context.
And me, you put on the exact train of thought was, no, I don't know flooring. To be fair,
My son,
fun to say.
my son likes to randomly just say lamp for no reason. So I just started saying linoleum.
Linoleum.
Coffee.
I'm actually drinking tea and I put a little bit too much sugar in it.
I am drinking, I don't remember which blend of coffee this is. But I know I've got some sugar in it and some oat milk creamer. And it's in a Star Wars cup that changes color depending on the heat.
I have Earl Grey tea with a little bit too much sugar, milk, and the mug says the great indoors. Her husband helped me choose my vinyl flooring by confirming it was good. Yeah, he did actually. Legit. Also, guys, I have a boom arm now. I am no longer having to have this cramped little space anymore. I went and decided to be a grown-up and buy a boom arm.
Well, look at you.
Oh, but my space is so tiny. I think I have 4 feet.
Yeah, I can stretch out my arms and touch both walls.
I don't have to stretch them. Right now.
I used to be in a really small closet where I couldn't turn my chair at all.
Oh, I can do that at least. But my hands are, my elbows are on the arms and I'm touching the walls of my chair. Like it is a tiny little space, but it was like a built-in desk that came with this room. It's between the 2 closets. It's just perfect. So it's all enclosed, and then I've got like this moving blanket that I use to help with the soundproofing. And my mic has this weird dome thingy around it to help as well. So I've tried everything I can do to make it so it's not so bad. And my closets are too small to do recording in. That would be
Uh-oh.
interesting.
I hear children walking around.
Oh no. Dark Little Voices, do you record in a larger room? Dark Little Voices isn't here. Sorry, Midnight Chill. I was like, yeah. I was like, Dark Little Voices isn't here. Dark Little Voices is probably still sleeping. Or probably just went to sleep because he works overnights.
Isn't like two of them run that account?
Yes, but it's mostly the husband.
Ah.
Shade is the wife, I believe, and I think he's... I forgot the names they use. I gotta see if I can maybe put a little more something on that, so I won't do that as much. So, do you record in a larger voice room? It says ask hair raising narratives.
I'm sorry, what?
Hair raising narratives asked if you record in a larger room now.
Oh yeah, it's larger than my old room because we moved recently. Moved at like right at the beginning of the year, and the room I'm recording in now is twice as big as what I used to be in, but it's still just a closet.
He's
So,
still stuck in the closet. He's not allowed out.
I'm still in the closet. I thought I came out a long time ago, but I'm still in here.
My favorite joke was if you guys ever watched Game Theory, he recorded in the closet for years. And he's like, I finally came out of the closet. And I'm like, he's a theater kid. Yeah, I could see that being a thing, but no, he's straight, so it doesn't work.
Yeah, me and the kids watch Game Theory and Film Theory and Food Theory all the time.
All the theories. Yeah.
I actually have some theory where coasters and a coffee mug. It's like this tin coffee mug Game Theory.
Oh, that's really cool. I've watched and I've like always wanted some of the stuff. I'm like, I don't have the money for that.
Yeah, I don't often buy merch like that, but it was coffee related, so I had the extra money at the time, so I'm like, yeah.
It's coffee related. We need to buy it. The one I do want to get that another YouTuber has done is I want to try top of the morning coffee.
I have tried that, and it is delicious.
Yeah, I really want one of his mugs, but it was sold out by the time I had money. Hair Raising Narratives said, okay, because you said you used to record in a small closet, so just wondering why you changed recording spaces. Because you didn't want to be in a small closet anymore. Duh.
So we moved, so I had the option to expand my surroundings.
By a whole 2 feet.
Yes. I can stretch my arms and I can spin my seat a little bit without knocking into shit.
Yeah, I have to be careful when I spin because it is still a small space and I'll hit my tower or the wall or the dog.
Yeah, my tower's like above me. I've got like these white racks attached to the walls where I've got everything. So I've got my tower attached to a rack on the right side of me. I've got two of my monitors on a rack right in front of me. Then I've got like this wooden cubby shelf to the right of me where I've got my third monitor.
He's got 3 monitors. I've got 1.
Yeah. I swapped with my wife because she works at home. And so she had these 2 work monitors. But she only has one good eye, so she switched and just took a big TV and gave me the 2 monitors. So now I have 3 monitors to use.
She only has one good eye. The other good eye. The other eye fell out 3 weeks ago. I don't know.
Yeah, she had a glaucoma and had a botched surgery on her eye, so now she only has one good one.
Yeah, I'm lucky to still have one of my eyes. I almost took it out as a kid.
Oof.
Yeah, apparently chairs sometimes have nails and screws sticking out of them.
Yeah, ouch.
Yeah.
Chairs and stairs are your adversaries.
I only did that one time. There we go. just dropped something. I just
Yeah,
brought a
I've
brand
almost-
new Y-Screen monitor to replace my 2 monitors.
Ah, nice.
Chairs, stairs, and bears. Bears. No, actually, it'd be
Bears,
moose.
stairs, and bears.
It'd be moose. I'm sorry, I gotta ruin the rhyme. Don't mess
The
with
moose, booze, caboose. The moose, noose, caboose. What
Well-
was it we were saying back when we first met? It was the let loose the moose caboose on the noose or something like that.
Something like that. Well, the funny thing is, actually, I don't have Anonymous on my channel. I have Anonymous.
Not a moose.
Anonymous. Legit. Seraphine actually drew it for me. Derringer didn't say hello to me. Oh, welcome, King of Canadian Hill. You didn't say... Yes, actually, Derringer, Hair Raisin did say hello. He said hello, Big D.
You didn't say hello to me? Well, you didn't say hello to me?
Go on, Lulu. Go. Sure, I want PB. She probably doesn't have to. Sorry, my husband just getting up, so this is normal mornings for me.
Hello, Mr. 242.
It's Bill Zors.
Bill Sores?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, hello,
Well-
Bill Sores.
He's coming up with a new nickname, but it's always been Bill Zors since I know him.
Ah,
He's thinking about changing his name to the Cajun Cryptic.
Cajun Cryptid.
Yeah, he's from Louisiana originally.
Oh.
And then he moved to Canada for some odd reason. Couldn't tell you why. Hello, Miss Creepy Tales. Welcome.
Hey, creepy sis.
The creepy sister.
Hey, Adam.
I don't see Adam yet.
Apparently he's with her. She says, Adam also says hello.
Well, welcome, Adam. Bill Zors is cool. Yeah. Bill Zors also doesn't go on my stream because he's just not a very talkative person. He's very quiet. So.
Yeah, I'm the same way, Bill Zors.
Oh, he's long gone now.
Oh. Come back.
Baby, come back!
You can put it all on me.
For this whole week, I've been singing random songs, and my one coworker's like, 42, you're singing so much this week, and I'm like, yeah, what's your point? Baby, back!
Is Adam the rooster?
No, Adam
Is
is not
Adam.
the chicken. Adam.
Is Adam the cock? Is that what he means?
I was not going to say that one, but yeah, maybe. I just got here a little before you. Yeah, we are at now. We have 9 people viewing right now. Nice.
Nice.
Oh, welcome, February Dragonato. Welcome to the fun.
Hey there, sexy dragon audio.
He knows my joke. I call him whatever month it is, so his name changes in my head now. He's always Dragon Audio, but he's whatever month it is. And I will stop the day he tells me to stop. Until then,
Dragon audio.
he will have to deal with it. Oh, personally, I hate the month of September. It's my least favorite month of the year.
Yeah.
Especially this year. Oh god. I just found out in July and September I have to do overnights for my job, and I'm like, oh my god.
No.
Jesus Christ, you scared the bejesus out of me. You stole my blanket, you son of a bitch! Welcome, Dylan. Some bitch stole my goddamn blanket again.
What's up, Dylan?
There's a love there. Sorry, that actually amused me more than it should have. Hair Raisin Errors. Give her back her blanket. I do have a blanket on me, but I have a blanket for the bed, and it's nice and warm. I tried to use his one night, and it was too cold for me.
Oh no.
Blanket gate. Classic Bill Zors, it really is. Yeah, no. That's how my life is. Bill Zors steals my stuff, because he keeps saying it's our stuff. Apparently, our house is commie. Because he always
Oh.
makes commie jokes. I'm like, this is my pizza. He's like, our pizza. And like seals it. I'm like,
God.
give me back my pizza. Yeah, no, he jokes a lot. He's just a really quiet guy when you don't know him very well.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I'm the same. It takes a minute for me to get the confidence to open up a little bit. So this is my first time doing one of these. So.
Hey, I can safely say the first few streams that I did, I was very nervous, and now I've just kind of gotten used to them, so... It's a great way of getting yourself kind of used to it and putting yourself out there, because sooner or later, if you get big enough, you're going to have to start meeting fans. Maybe.
Oh, God.
Maybe. I don't know how many narrators meet their fans. A lot of us narrators hide our faces, so...
Right.
I don't know. I'm not completely against it, but it would definitely be a future thing.
You could meet your fans over VR chat or something.
Yeah. And they can see the really tall, big boob woman from Resident Evil 8.
I need Lady Dimitrescu.
Yeah, that's the avatar I have.
Nice.
And then Raven has like this really small bird. I actually have a picture of it, and it's really good. Like, it's quite cute. Hold on.
Don't feel bad, hair raising. I don't have any fans either.
That's a lie. How many subscribers do you have, Hair? Because that's your fans. Jeez. This is seriously the view I had. That little black thing down there is actually Raven, and that's what I was looking down. I love that thing.
That was a great shot.
It was a great shot. Yeah.
I like the little hands in the top right corner too. There.
Oh yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah. No. And Raven's like, "Wow, I look so small." I'm like, "Well, I have a 9-foot tall avatar at this moment." Yeah, you're tiny because he's not even a foot in that. Oh, you have 3, King, because you forgot Raven. Raven is also one of your friends, King. 100%. About 5th of the number as you Miss Popular.
Hey, I'm going to have to step out for a minute because I gotta get the kids some breakfast. I will return.
Okay. Make sure you feed them lots of bacon. I heard it's really good for you.
No bacon.
King is Bay. King is Bay, eh? Hello, Cryptic Wanderer. Welcome. Welcome to the chaos. So Chills just had to walk away for a little bit. No bacon, apparently. Then again, bacon does take time to make, and if you just give them cereal, it's a lot faster. Cereal is a lot faster. Raven always talks about how good your videos are, and he really loves them. I've watched them a few times, but the humor kind of goes over my head, I think, so I enjoy them and seeing how, like, how you have changed things, and, like, the one time where, like, this little kid came up and gave me this, and you know that you drew it. Totally something you drew. You don't need to feed the children. Just throw them bread at them and let them fight over it. I would pay to watch that. Watching someone just throw bread at their kids. King's videos are really creative and unique. Yes, they are. My humor always flies over many a head. Yeah. Well, I watched a few things you've done, but my favorite was like the creepiest places that in Ottawa or Ontario, and just the last picture was this kid's drawing, and I'm just like, where did you find this drawing? Ever since I drank a cold can of cheddar bacon soup, I've lost my taste for it. Ugh, gross. Why does that feel like it comes from no, that was something else entirely, but I was just thinking that it came from I'm trying to remember the name of the game now. Bendy. I know that there was cans of soup to bring your health back. And I did draw that. I had a feeling you drew it. I was like, well, I mean, you probably could have found it online too. You mean you didn't find some little kid who gave you that drawing, King? My immersion, it's ruined. Hello, Dexter. Welcome to the fun. It's just me for a little bit. Chrono didn't show up, which is okay. Stuff like that happens. And Midnight Chills had to go feed his children, so he's gonna be throwing bread at them. You should do a video where you play King of the American. That would be interesting. Derringer, if King gave me one of his stories in a physical form, I would hang it on my refrigerator for the whole world to see. Only if it's your work refrigerator, Derringer, so that way everyone at your work can see it too. Yep, mouse and paint, and no kid saw his mom do that to the hooded ghost. Darn it, King. Jeez. Derringer, Midnight's kids are just a bunch of ducks. I mean, ducks are free. I mean, he could have just went down and picked up some ducks and brought them home and named them his kids. What's the whole world doing in your house? I mean, it's the rule that at some point in your life you must go to Derringer's house. It's like a law. I didn't know you didn't know that, Dexter, so you need to start making your pilgrimage within the next couple days. King of the American Herald would be funny. Yeah, you should do it as a joke once. Sorry guys, I'm just getting rid of my tea. It's dead. And it's also too sweet. Oh, I'm already in his closet. Nice. You made the pilgrimage then. You're fine. You just need to go to now his refrigerator so you can see the lovely story that King wrote, and then you're good. Oh, I have a drawing of something cool for you. Gonna show you that next week. Hey, I already fixed it, King. I said it right. But then again, you guys are like a few seconds behind me. Shoe equals shoe. Silly King. Shoe. I will shoe you tomorrow. Next week. I will shoe you. Throw a shoe at you. Dexter, yes, I will see what I can see at the refrigerator. See if he has any good ketchup, and if he does, make sure you drop it on the ground. That's the rules. You will love it. Shoe you in love. If it doesn't have shoes, its feet will get cold. Oh. True point. Shoe the love. I thought you need socks though. If you don't have socks, your feet will get cold. Shoes just protect them from the evil ground below you. I legit need to get new shoes sometimes. Shoe make the world go round. Dylan, I hate math. I want hair raising. I want to be on a live stream of 42 and Bill Zors. Bill Zors is only on once, so he's again. It's not his biggest. It's not his cup of tea. Derringer, no socks. Texture. This shoe's on the other foot now. Also, what's with socks? Shoe is love. Shoe is life. I hate September Dragon. I hate socks. I walk around barefoot most of the time. Yeah, I kind of hate socks too, because a lot of the time where I almost fell down the stairs was because of socks, so... Socks are my or not socks, stairs are my arch enemy. They have done a lot of damage to me in my life. And sorry if I'm sniffing a lot today, I'm kinda... I think I'm getting over something. I think I got sick. Bare feet, eh? Everyone has bare feet. Your feet, they are bare. Socks and shoes are the pheromone of life, is it? Are they not? Maybe.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Did you throw bread at your kids? People said
No.
throw bread at them and just let them figure it out.
Not today. I just gave them cookies and milk. I'm a good parent.
Every kid's dream. I mean, how many of us when we got out of our house wanted to just have ice cream for breakfast? Did it the one time, realized why our parents stopped us, and was like, that makes sense now.
It's just milk. Milk and fruit if you get strawberry.
Milk and chocolate if you get chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
And then milk, vanilla, strawberry, and chocolate if you get Neapolitan.
Yes.
But yeah, no, and then someone said that you just have ducks. Your children are ducks.
Ducks.
Because you're throwing bread at them.
What about a shoe? Danger?
So, King said that he wanted to show Derringer something next week, but he typed in shoe, and now we've gotten onto shoes. This is how my conversations go around here. One little typo, and we're now in shoes.
Shoes.
Kids be kids. Chills. His kids be chilling. There you go.
Yep.
You know, he's got to keep that name working, man.
You got that right. So I am trying to figure this out. Have you ever heard of DaVinci Resolve Studio?
I've heard of it, but I've never used it. I heard it's really good and it's free.
Yes, there is a free version. It's very good. It's basically like a blend of Audacity, Premiere Pro, and what's the other one? Adobe. I don't remember the other one where you add like graphics and stuff like that. It's kind of like a blend of all three of those into one.
Oh.
But I just purchased like the full version because the free version uses up your CPU while the paid version uses GPU instead. So it's a lot smoother and faster. And I cannot figure out how to add my code to the application to get it to work. So I've been struggling with all morning.
I use Filmora 10, so.
Yeah, I used to use Adobe, but it's just way too much. They want out of you.
Oh God, yes.
DaVinci is just one time, $2.95 one time, and you got it. You don't have to pay every year. None of that shit.
Yeah, I could. With Filmora, I could just pay for it once. I pay for it per year. It's $60 per year. It's $100 and something for a lifetime thing on it. The reason I'm happy I didn't was because I actually started with Filmora 9, and I didn't realize Filmora 10 was already out, and I got a free upgrade. because I was paying per year. 3 easy payments of $19.99.
There you go.
No, it's like $60 per year, and if I really wanted to, I could always just buy the whole thing out. But yeah, no, I really could just buy it if I wanted.
Yep, sometimes it's worth it to just do the purchase.
Yeah.
Because, like, especially for this one, because with it using the CPU, sometimes it would just get so slow and clunky. But apparently, when it uses GPU, it's a lot smoother. So that's definitely what I need.
Weird that it's like, oh, and now we use a better part of your computer to make it work better. That's weird.
And you get more, like, effects and stuff like that. Like, there's this whole library of, like, sound effects and stuff, too.
Welcome, Silver Threads. It's been a while since I've seen you on here. It's almost like you're alive again or something.
Hey, what's up, Silver Threads?
Silver!
Hey, Dexter, I didn't see you there. What's up?
He disappeared for a while. So, Silver's back. He's not buried in sadness. I don't know. I wasn't trying to say sadness. I was trying to say, like, darkness or something. I know what was going on, but it's just like... But he also had no internet for, like, ever, so... He literally couldn't talk to anyone.
Damn.
Silver lives.
Silver lives.
Silver thread lives. Silver beat me up later. It's all good. Shoe some love to Silver Threads. That's now a new thing. It's instead of show, it's shoe. Silver member. No. Hair, get out. You now need to go talk to HR. Talk to yourself about why that was not right. Show him all the love.
Show him all the love.
Shoo. Yes, it's actually nice to see Silver back again. Silver was actually the first narrator I ever met.
Oh, cool.
He messaged me first, and then I scared the bejesus out of him, so it was fair. We happened to be doing the same series, and he reached out to do it as a collab, and I'm like, well, why don't we just talk it out online, blah, 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 because of, like, we're hiding our faces, not our voices. And apparently I scared the living hell out of him because he didn't expect to be talking to me right away. And we were talking, and it was all chill, and yeah, we did like 3 or 4 on that series before we both kind of just dropped it, and we haven't touched it since. So.
Cryptic Wander, what's up, my dude?
He's wandered in here. He might be a little cryptic. Yeah, he showed up just as you left, actually. Like, literally as you walked away, he was like, hey! And I'm like... Hey, Outrum! Welcome to the fun!
Outrum.
Deirdre apparently scared
No one
everyone.
puts HR in the corner.
HR, go in the corner.
Yeah, it's been a while, Cryptic. We gotta do some gaming at some point whenever I get the time. I wanted to do Among Us last week, and then my daughter got hurt, so I decided to not do it. I'm thinking of doing it tonight, maybe, but I don't know.
I might not be able to join tonight.
Yeah.
I'm really behind. I still have to finish my video for tomorrow, and then I have to do my 2-sentence horrors, and then I'm on 2 live streams tomorrow, so. But I also have Monday off, so. It's a holiday.
Our timing is terrible, Cryptic. Among Us? Yes, I said Among Us.
A lot of shoe enthusiastics here. I love it. Actually, Derringer would be completely into it too, though things would be a lot derailed. Keenly Cane Hill. Silver Threads was the first peep to tweet on Twitter to joke around and make funny of me and silly things, and it continues to this day. Mongoose.
About a mongoose?
I don't know. A mongoose. I always say
Mongoose.
instead of Among Us, a mongoose.
A mongoose? Sounds kind of sus.
Hey, Dark Horse Tales. Derringer.
What's up, Dark Horse?
Derringer would be, what? You're talking about me, girl? Derringer, I know you. That'd be fight words. Bring it on, Derringer. You're nothing but a giant cat anyways. I can take you. Just have to go get something jiggly and you'd be all like over there while I run away. It's a tiny cat. That's scary. A mongoose. A mongoose. A mongoose. I'm honored to have started the wonderful thing with you, King. LOL. Silver. I have a lot of blue. I have a lot of admins or moderators. I still think making Derringer a moderator was a bad idea, but it's too late now. I can't undo it.
You can't undo it?
Oh yeah, you can.
Oh.
Yeah, I can take him off the list. But Derringer's here like every single live stream, so why not? I mean,
Right.
With great power comes Derringer.
Mm.
He is also a gun.
He's a gun?
He's also a gun.
He's a pew-pew?
Apparently. Apparently he's a pew-pew. I'm not sure who is the gun, but... Mod for life. No, Derringer, mod for life.
Look at that shit-eating grin.
Yeah. Apparently I'm still a little bit tired, but I've been tired all week.
Oh yeah.
Alright, I swear every hour I was yawning this week. Who needs courage when you have a gun?
A Derringer is a gun.
This is true. You're right. Derringer is a gun.
I don't know much about guns. I just know you point them at the bad people and make them go away. That's what I was taught.
It's not quite how they work. There's a lot more to it, and I don't even own any. You should also not point a gun at anything you're not wanting to shoot or kill. Why are you always tired, 42? Because I work too much.
She's a working woman.
I go to work, I get paid, I come home, and I go to work, and I don't get paid. YouTube, pay me!
YouTube doesn't like us.
This is fair. They still, So, guys, as most narrators are here, I am in the middle of doing a survey. I stopped because I had other things I had to do, where they're asking about creators, and they ask, what do you do mostly on YouTube? They have ASMR. They have everything else. They don't have narration as an option, or telling stories, or any of that stuff. So I'm like, really? Still?
We get no respect.
It's been here longer than ASMR has been. So
yeah.
And so I put ASMR, and they're like, well, how do you feel that we're something? I put moderate. They agreed to something. Like, well, why did you put that? Because narration is still not an option for what I do on your friggin' on here. This is... Yeah, I know. Seriously, by this point, they should have narration. Narration has been here since 2012.
Or even just horror. Even if that, just a broad horror.
Yeah, or even storytelling.
Yeah.
Storytelling would work. But that wasn't, nothing that was really close. ASMR is the closest thing because there are narrators who do ASMR. So it's about as close as we can.
Because ASMR is ad-friendly.
Yeah, narrations actually can be. Because there's Reddit narrators that do, Am I the Asshole and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Those ones are friendly, but because we do horror narrations, we're not. We need to start making a horde of prank channels and get famous. Ugh. You mean fake prank channels? Because most of those are fake. You can tell if they ever look at the camera, that's always a fake thing.
Mm-hmm.
They always like shh to the camera. It's like, yeah, because I can say something. Yes, me yelling at my TV right now is going to get that person behind you to realize what you're doing. Yeah.
Horror mukbang. We can eat grossly and tell spooky stories. I was actually just joking with oh, what is his name? Hold on, let me find it. Demon Creep the other day about a hot tub horror mukbang stream.
As you're eating, you have to read the story at the same time. In the hot tub.
Yes.
So since you watch a lot of game theory / all those channels, have you watched the one about Twitch?
Yes, the most recent one.
Yeah, I could not believe the amount of hours he was talking about that they want in these contracts for people to be friggin' streaming with.
Yeah, I could never do Twitch.
Oh my god, that's way too many hours. I'm like, after 2 hours, I'm drained. Like, I'm done after 2 hours. And these people are on for hours. No wonder they were watching TV. Because they didn't have to do anything. Hair Race and Narratives, if you don't know what game theory is, just go look it up. Trust me, it'll be the first thing that shows up. But I wanted to bring it up because that's what Twitch, that they were talking about Twitch and just how, like, friggin', like, I could not believe, like, how are you supposed to have a life? Like, Twitch, like, stream your life all the time. Derringer is a Christopher Watson kills Leo DiCaprio with a Django Unchained. We can convert to ASMR, we just need to start whispering instead. This is true. Actually,
chills.
I actually am closer, because I don't do sound effects, I am a little bit closer to ASMR in some ways because I want so people can listen while they're trying to fall asleep and stuff. And hello, Danny, welcome. Sorry, I just yelled over Andrew's like, hi!
What's up, Danny?
She's dreadfully here. Sorry, I had to make a pun. It's just my rules. Yeah, people. This is why people don't like me anymore. There's too many puns.
I'm all about puns.
Narratives, you're gonna be a guest on me and King's hot tub stream. Oh hell yeah, Derringer, hot tub all day. Yeah, there's even people on. That was what made me remember it because they were doing these hot tub streams. And apparently Daddy likes puns. I can keep them coming. Yeah! No, Hair Raising Narratives, you're a ghost, so therefore, you just get waterlogged if you got into the hot tub. He's a spooky goose. Spooky goose.
Spooky.
So spooky. So spooky your hair rises. I actually read a 2-sentence horror where someone's hair started rising, and that's what they do. There was problems, and then the hair started going back into their body. Then they knew they were really in trouble. I'm like, that would be the oddest feeling in the world.
I just came across the Twitter profile the other day. It's called Bad 2-sentence horror. Have you seen that?
Yeah, that's sadly that's been a problem with 2-sentence horrors. They've been getting flooded with bad 2-sentence horrors to try to get on that. And it's to the point where if you post anything on 2-sentence horrors, they have to approve them right now.
Yeah.
Because it's just so bad. Oh my god. Sugar Sod has showed me a few of them. They're bad. Like they're like bad on purpose. There's a difference between like bad by accident and bad what they're doing. So
yeah, I'd love to play Dead by Daylight Murder Dad.
I have it for free, I think. so I want to play it.
Yeah, I have it on the Game Pass for PC.
Same. That's actually a new name I've never seen before.
Ingrown hair as a horror story. Ugh.
I think Silver's done something like that. I think his wife wrote something basically like that, and it was bad.
Oh
Dr.
no!
Grim, it was.
Hey Grim.
It was. I still. If I ever have a hair in my mouth, I will not pick at it. Nope.
No. No. Chrono's being awfully quiet today. Yeah, it's almost like he's not here.
It's almost like he's not here. Almost like there's only 2 people in the chat.
Chrono, where are you, you bastard?
He's probably still sleeping.
Wake up.
Wake up. Put on a little makeup. That's seriously what goes through my head. I am
Me too.
I'm such a kid at heart.
I'm good, Graham. How are you? Are you getting any better? Later, Outrun.
Take care, Outrun.
Oh. They always ask where is the hot tub, but they never ask how is the hot tub.
It's hot. Duh. It's a hot tub. It's not hard.
But yeah, like I was saying earlier though, before we started streaming, they took down the Birch on the Crypt TV channel. So like it's just they clearly have some kind of thing going with horror for some reason.
Oh, they have for a long time. It's just,
like they've been particularly aggressive like this past week.
Yeah, they have been. Well, they went after Bad Vibes.
Mm-hmm.
They went after Time 6, I think is how you pronounce his name.
Yep.
Bad Times got his monetization back. I don't think Time 6 has, and he's actually said he's given up.
Damn.
Which is bad. He needs to not give up, because actually...
Yeah, don't give up, dude.
Well, 1, he deserves his monetization. 2,
right.
If we don't fight them, the next person who loses their monetization has less of a foot to stand on.
Exactly.
So we can't let them do this, because they've tried to take it from narrators a few times. And it's funny how they didn't go for Let's Read. They didn't go for him, who does full narrations. They didn't go for Slumber Reads, who they've done before.
Mm-hmm.
They go for the smaller YouTubers.
Yeah.
It's almost like they think there's not enough following so that they can get away with it. But that, I will not let it. As soon as I find out, nope, not gonna happen. So,
bullshit, man.
100%. Like, really, like, tell us what we're doing wrong. Well, like, one of them is, well, it's too repetitive. You're
really repetitive.
Okay. Or what was the exact word they used? It's too... I forget what it was, but basically it was like...
Reused content or something like that.
Yes, it's reused content. What do you mean? Is it because of the music? Because I wrote that myself, and it's my own personal music. It's my narrating voice. They're different stories. Mm-hmm. So is it because we're using the same music over and over again? That's
they want to talk about reused content. How many fucking Five Nights at Freddy's videos does Game Theory put out? Or, you know, how many fucking...
No. 5-minute crafts.
Yeah, oh my god.
That reused content, 5 minutes crafts. Why is that still on here? Because that is 100% reused content over and over again. They record a handful of videos and just put them in different videos. And it's just like, so no. YouTube is like a priest, always go for the small ones. Oh my god.
Or hell, even when Among Us blew up, how many fucking Among Us streams and videos between the whole damn site was there?
Yep. Yeah, no, if they ever say, well, this narrator did the same story. Yeah, so I read it differently.
Everybody has their own style and their own interpretations of the
Yeah.
story. And that's such a bullshit complaint that I see.
Yeah.
Oh, this was Mr. Creepypasta's story. No, it's not Mr. Creepypasta's story.
He didn't write it. Yeah, and yes, and 5 minute crafts. Crafts are trash. They're horrible. Don't do them. Yeah, this week has been crazy. I hope Time at Sex continues the fight. Yeah, he really needs to. He deserves to have
Yeah,
his
I mean,
monetization back.
and that's the thing. Like Time Six has his own spin on it.
Yeah.
Like, he does. He's like a whole separate genre. Like he does green text. Like he's like one of the most unique ones of us that there is. So how are they gonna say reuse content for him?
I don't know if it was him. I think it was Bad Vibes that they said he was reusing content.
No.
I think it was him. Either way, it doesn't matter. And I have stories that I have let people read that I wrote myself, that I have no problem reading it, because I actually like to hear how someone else has interpreted what I wrote, because I think it's really cool. I'm like, oh, you found the evidence there when I wrote it, it was more here. That's kind of cool. Like, it's really cool to just hear where people see things different. Yeah, and it's an author's story, and we're bringing life to it, and we're all bringing life to it in different ways.
Exactly.
And it's really cool to just hear how different everyone does things. I love it. I only hate it when a big channel does the same story as me, because I'm like, no one's ever gonna listen to mine. No one's gonna listen to my story. Their channel's bigger, way bigger than mine. Why would they come here? I'm little and itty bitty. No one's gonna see me.
See, sometimes I like to do stories that bigger channels have done. I kind of take it as a challenge. Like, I wonder if I can do it better. Like, I know I'm not going to, but like, I just wonder.
You know what? I did the same story that Dr. Creepin did, but I did it a year after he did.
Right.
And I actually had the author come back when I freaking loved how you told that story. I just happened to have music with fire in it because I have my best friend writes all my music and puts it together for me. It's not this, like, she doesn't make a ton, but I've got like 6 different songs that I have. My intro and then a bunch of different ones that I cycle through. And she's written one other one that I don't use anymore because I don't do that content anymore. And
I love your intro.
She somehow found me. She found me in a song. I don't know how she did it. Yeah, it's called Haunted Bells is the name of that song.
Nice. Does she like do commissions or anything?
She is more into it, and I can send you her information on Discord and see if she's willing to do it. I don't know how much she'll charge or any of that stuff. I do owe her money, but at the same time, she know I'm poor. She's also my best friend, so she knows as soon as I start making money, she'll get some of it.
Yeah, I want to start commissioning out like some original music for my channel.
I think it helps because it really, like, as soon as you hear my voice, like, as soon as you hear that music, you know what channel you're on.
Right.
And it just helps stick out. I'm good.
Yeah, I wish I was talented enough to make my own. Like, I've tried making my own, like, beats myself, but I don't know if I'm good or not. Like, I'm hard on myself.
So someone else to listen to it. A few other people. Yeah. Danny Jeffel says that she likes your idea of a horror-only YouTube, though. That would be awesome.
It'd be nice.
I love to reuse some of my own bits for peeps, but haven't seen it yet. Yeah, my 2-sentence horror opener. Yeah, well, that's the same music. Like, someone actually told me to do that I should, for my opening, have different music than the rest of it. So I just went, okay, here's my opening music. Okay, now here's the other music. Oh my god, I have it set up so that all 4 because there's 4 different types of music sitting in the background, and I have it so I cycle through the music, so each day's got a little bit different music. Yeah, I'm a professional. I cheat. That's how professionals do things. Oof. Apparently Grim feels like he got hit by a truck. It's probably because I hit him with the truck last week. My bad.
Graham, you're drinking lots of fluids and resting, my dude.
I'm trying to get lots of rest. Dexter thinks we should call it Horror Tube.
Horror Tube.
Yeah, lo-fi hip-hop music with creepypasta narration is a great to hear. Chills.
Yeah, thank you. So, like, I started wanting to do that about a year ago, probably, before I started the Chills channel. Like, I wanted to make a channel and have it just like lo-fi with scary stories and stuff like that. And I heard like Derek Weber, he did some videos where he did it like that. So like, yeah, this sounds really cool. Like, I want to do something like this, and I don't really see a whole lot of it on the
Which is not a bad thing.
right. So I thought, this could be my, this could be my thing. I reached out to him like, hey, if it's cool with you, I don't want to like rip you off or anything, but I'm thinking of doing it like this. He's like, oh no, dude, I don't own the lo-fi narrations. The more, the better. So that was pretty cool. So now I'm just trying to get it to where it's a nice flow, because I'm still working out the kinks, trying to figure out how I want to do like the effects or my voice or the volume and whatnot. But
it takes time.
I'm really enjoying it. Like, most of the songs I've used just flow so well with the story. Like, especially like Dark Somnium's songs and Gloom's songs, like they just flow so well with scary stories.
It's almost like they were made for that. Sorry, I can't help myself. September, Auto Dragon. I like to listen to smaller YouTube channels. They tend to put more passion into their work. This is true.
Oh, yeah. And that's not to say the bigger ones, don't, but it just sometimes it's like we're, trying to get there, they, no disrespect to the bigger channels, but, they've got there. So I want to say it's harder for us smaller ones, but, we're more at risk of just kind of fading into the
background.
The abyss, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's... Well, you're still finding your niche. You're finding what makes you different. So, like, the biggest one that always comes to my mind that does narration still, because I, like, listen to Lazy Masquerade, but he doesn't do narrations anymore. He does true crime now. So he is a narrator in a way, but he's not really a narrator in the same way anymore. But, like, Let's Read. He does narrations. And... like, but he has to put so many out per week, and he doesn't do his own audio and all that stuff anymore. He gets someone else to do his videos and thumbnails, and I actually know one of the people who does his thumbnails.
Yeah, I've been using that Wombo app. It's like the AI generated images. That's what I've been using for my last couple thumbnails. So like you type in a word and then it like auto generates like this really trippy visual. Really? And then I just kind of pop it into Photopea and just kind of edit it a little bit and stretch it out, add my own thing to it, and then that's how I come up with my thumbnails. Because
I go into Photoshop and do it myself. I bought a tablet for that.
Yeah, I just use Photopea. It's basically it's basically just Photoshop, but it's browser based and it's free. It depends on your connection how well it works.
Well, there's also GIMP, which is completely free.
Yeah, I used to use GIMP too.
I did too until I got Photoshop.
and I was using Paint.net for a while there too.
Gotta use Paint. Paint's the best. I could just moderate the next person to say anything. I'm back and I'm mad. And then he moderates Derringer too. I see. Derringer 2 actually said, "Hello everyone, isn't it a great time to be alive?" And then got moderated. And don't you forget it. Derringer. You're so mean to Derringer too, man. It is a great time to be alive.
Time to be alive.
Block. Did you remember to put him in timeout too? Like, if you're gonna do this right, you need to put him in timeout, man.
He needs to stand at the wall and T-pose for half an hour.
Oh, he did put him in timeout. Oh, he put him in timeout more. Harry's narratives did too. Hold on.
He smells like potatoes.
There you go. He's really in timeout now. He's in timeout for 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. He deserves it, apparently. Yeah, I'm always on, like, the other screen where I'm monitoring to make sure that the stream is doing good, and then I can't type there, I always forget. I love potatoes.
Potato, potato, potato.
Potatoes! Don't ask. No. No time out for me, guys. No. We can't. Well, I can do it, King, but no one else can because you're a moderator. Daddy, on the other hand, and Dylan and Dr. Grimm, they can be timed out. All moderators are blue with a little screwdriver next to them.
That was a spanner.
It's a screwdriver.
Is it a screwdriver?
I'm really sure it's a screwdriver.
Because it kind of looks like a spanner or a wrench to me.
I think it's a screwdriver. And
Weird looking screwdriver.
We're all wrong. It's a claw hand.
The claw.
The claw. What if I do forget? Wrench.
Wrench.
It's a wrench. It's a claw hand. The claw. God, those little aliens.
Or you two must wear many hats. We mods are not that great at times on here.
That's okay. No, Dilly, you don't have a wrench. It's my wrench. I'm gonna go underwater and go start hitting people with the wrench. I've been calling mine the wrench of power. It's so funny. I'm like mostly the moderator on a lot of people's that I watch, and whenever I go to a channel where I'm not the moderator, I'm like, why aren't I blue? I should be blue. Why aren't I blue here? It's like, because you're not a moderator on this channel? That's not right. I should be a moderator on this channel. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Oh, that was such a great movie.
It's not wrong, but it's not right. I've never seen Dodgeball. I heard they changed the ending, though.
What?
Yeah, the original ending was supposed to be they lose.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because they're underdogs. Underdogs don't normally win. Underdogs normally lose. So, shoo that power. But yeah, no, they were originally supposed to lose, but they changed it. I know too many things.
I feel like it probably would have been a better ending if they lost.
Yeah. But I don't think it would have been as uplifting, so they decided against it. What was that noise? Dead silence. Just let the kids.
Sometimes I randomly quack. Don't at me.
We knew you had ducks. You would have got the ducks at the park, didn't you? We know they're free, but you really should leave them. Take care, Danny. Enjoy
Bye,
your
Daddy.
coffee. I really want to go back to narration and YouTube. It sounds like Ozzy Osbourne if he was a
He was a
crow.
crow.
But not the crow, just a crow.
Yes,
Chill
yes,
kids
they do.
quack. Chill's kids quack. Yes, we've been through this. He goes to the park and gets the ducks and calls them for his kids. Jeez, pay attention.
But I have to be fast before the geese get me.
Oh god, the geese. Stay away from the geese.
The goddamn snake birds.
Oh god. I've actually never been attacked by one, and I've been really close to them. But that's because it wasn't during mating season. So they're more aggressive during that time of year.
Jeez, it's been, what, an hour and Chrono's still not out of bed?
Or he's busy doing other stuff. You know, he has quack children too.
Ah, yes.
You with your quack children. I got a fur baby, okay? Woke me up at 4 o'clock in the goddamn morning.
You got a Furby baby?
I got a fur baby. Not a Furby baby.
Have you ever seen those long Furbies?
No.
Oh my god, I have something that scar you for life with. Hold on, let me find that.
Those things are creepy as they are.
Long Furby. Ah, yes, hold on. Here we go.
Oh god. Oh. Oops. Sorry guys, I hit a button. I'm sorry.
How dare you?
I hit my birthday thing from last year.
There you go. Check out the link in the chat.
Oh my god, that's a long ass link. Oh yeah, I have seen these. Yeah, people modify them for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, I actually have seen 1 or 2 of these, and they are creepy. Although the dragon one I like. I like the dragon one.
I like the fat Furby. One next to Dr. Furby that's operating on another Furby.
Yeah, I was watching a YouTuber that made one of these and called it her baby. It's actually one of the pictures I see here, actually.
There needs to be a long Furby creepypasta.
God. How they become that way. Again, Furbies are just really creepy, as is. They don't need
kind of yokai Furby.
The one's just going over a computer. Why? Weird. Weird, weird, weird. Happy birthday, 42. It's not quite yet. It's in a couple months. No one knows what the hell I'm talking about, lol.
Kung Pao, Enter the Fist. That was a great movie.
Peace was never an option.
My name is Betty. It's been years since I've seen that movie, actually.
I don't think I've actually ever seen it. I've seen other stuff.
It's pretty good. It's dumb, but it's like fun dumb, you know?
Yeah. Normally something like that named is normally like that.
Especially when he's like fighting the cow.
Oh, God. Out of context, that sounds really bad. Probably in context, it was pretty bad. Really not used to this boom arm yet. Alright. Then again, I hit my mic when it was on my desk too, so never mind. I just like hitting hitting the mic to take the immersion away. Gotta do that.
Good morning, General.
Welcome, General. Welcome to the party. There is no Chrono.
Unfortunately, I was looking forward to harassing him.
Well, he had to ruin things.
Goddamn bastard.
We know where he lives. I don't actually know where he lives. There we go. Probably should have done that a while ago. I'm a professional. I totally remember to do things all the time.
No, God, no. Oh, man.
Take care, Dylan. Don't get too lost in Pennsylvania. I've heard it's big. I think it's tiny, but you know, good luck.
See you, Dylan.
Me talking about how Pennsylvania is so small. And I was like, no, it's actually not that small of a state, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I live in Canada. All your states are small. Even, like, California and Texas are big. And Alaska. The rest are tiny. And even those are smaller than any of our provinces. Like, the ones I live in.
Okay, Graham.
I live in one of the bigger provinces. There's the small provinces like Nova Scotia and New Brunswick. We just don't talk about those ones. They're all the way in the East Coast, and no one ever wants to talk about the East Coast.
Oh.
Hopefully your medicine tastes like grape.
Yes. Thanks, King. I made it on that lo-fi generator website and then just kind of edited it with Photopea. Give me the blue skin.
And you're listening to music, I think.
I'm hoping at some point they like make like a loop, like a GIF loop, or even just like a looping MP4, because I'd love to like put that in my stories. Just I hope that you do like lo-fi girl loop.
Yeah.
Just with like a spooky aesthetic.
You actually have a hearing aid in your ear. Did you not realize that?
Is that a hearing aid?
That is a hearing aid.
Oh, I thought it was like a earpiece, like like a wireless earbud.
Well, maybe, but it definitely looks like a hearing aid.
You know what? I can see it now. Oh shit.
Then again, I think what they use for like listening, like on stage and stuff, looks like that more now too. So.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But it looks like a hearing aid. So what you're saying is you're deaf.
I'm just about. I have very shitty hearing.
Let me talk louder and more clearly for him. So funny. I'm like, I have to like at work sometimes talk over the PA, and everyone's like, you know, you talk very clearly and loudly over the PA. I'm like, yeah, I used to have to do it for my job. If I wasn't loud and clear, no one would pick up the goddamn phone. But yeah, it's so funny because half the cashiers on my job, I don't understand what they said. I'm like, you need to say it twice, but you need to say it slowly and clearly so people can get what you were saying.
Can you understand what I am saying?
Apparently,
Clean
lives
up on aisle 2.
It's more like, could hardware pick up a phone call on 6101? That is hardware. 6101. For me, can I get a plumbing associate to their desk for customer service, please? An associate in or covering plumbing to the plumbing desk for customer service. Thank you. Click. And you don't hang up the phone. You hit the little weird thingamajiggy and then you hang up the phone. Otherwise, you make a loud noise over the PA and it's degrading. Do your job. It's not difficult. Apparently someone just thought it was a loose white hair. You had one loose white hair. Well, I guess I made it better. I made it a hearing aid. And I think it's a dog behind you instead of a cat.
Yeah, it is a dog.
It should be a friggin' duck. Come on.
They didn't have ducks, okay?
It should have been a duck. We've been through this. You have duck children. You need a duck. I'm 5. Okay. No, and then they've got all those animations for like Christmas
Mm-hmm.
and stuff too, and it's just like, how much did they pay people for these things?
So I actually recently discovered this website. It's kind of like the chilling app where you can like adjust like the ambience in like of the background sounds and stuff like that, but it's like all like a lo-fi thing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and so like you can choose your own backdrop, your own person, the type of music that's playing, and you just put it in the background. And it's supposed to be good for like concentrating and studying and stuff like that. Then you can like add rain ambience and adjust the volume of it.
Mm. So you're just gonna use that for music?
Was
Use
that?
You're gonna use that music, put it on your video, like, yeah.
Yeah, not from there, but I usually get my music from just like searching on YouTube, you know, no copyright, lo-fi,
Yeah.
and
Take care,
then
Dexter. Don't get lost.
see ya, Dexter.
Yeah, no, I don't look for music anymore. I have a couple, like I have some piano pieces and stuff that I've used because I like piano for background music, but I just use stuff that no one else can use. If I ever hear my music somewhere else, I'll probably lose it.
Oh no.
It's my music. Legit, I know this. All the music I use is specifically made for me, so if I hear it anywhere else, I know they stole it from me. Which is scary. It's a scary thought. My music. Shove off. It's mine.
Yeah, like I said, I kind of want to start making my own for myself too, just because I think it'd just be easier and less of a hassle. Like I love the music that I add in, but I still just kind of want it to be my thing, you know. Like you said, as soon as you hear that music, you know who it is.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, "Du-du-du-du-du." It's like, that's 42. Yeah, it's actually gotten to the point whenever I hear my voice and I don't hear my music behind it, I'm like, what the hell is this? I'm on someone else's channel. This is weird. This is bizarre.
Yeah, I've actually tried attempting to just do no music before, and it just sounds really weird to me. I don't like it.
Some people do that. I personally don't like it.
Yeah, I think that music adds to it, you
It
know.
does. It also helps when it also helps hide a couple imperfections.
Right, yes, exactly.
Yeah, no, 100%. You want to call it your own. I get that. That's what King says. Your own
Yeah.
music, your own style. King just goes and finds like the shittiest music he can find, and he's just like, that's good enough. That will work with my channel. And you know what? He actually could do that, and it would work for his channel. This is all comedy-based stuff.
Yeah, I wish I was funny enough to have like a second comedy channel.
Well, he used to be a stand-up comedian.
Ah,
He never got too far with it, but I mean,
oh,
well, he was still the whole they don't pay him, he pays them to be up on stage kind of thing.
ooh,
But he's given it up as of this year, and
wow,
with it, he gave up his girlfriend.
damn.
This is all things you can hear on the podcast that he was on last time. Yes, Miss Queen of the Canadian Hill has walked away and left, which I don't think was a bad thing.
Well, it doesn't sound like it. Sounds like it's for the best.
Yeah, she might have been a little bit too young for him, to be honest.
Whoa.
Hey, she was 20-something, and he's a few years older than 20-something. So he might need someone that's a little bit older than 20-something. Plot twist, I got I'm his girlfriend. That would explain a lot.
How could you?
How could you leave him? The whole content I make is Chris-centric, and that's a bit, yep, I left it all for you guys. I'm 20-something. He is 20-something. Deirdre is 20-something, supposedly.
Oh, God, I remember being 20-something.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm 30-something.
Yeah, King PA Hill. 15 years of difference. Yeah. You need someone a little bit closer in your age, King. Someone who's closer to where you are in your life. She was still trying to find herself. You have found yourself. That's the whole, like 70-year-olds being with, like, 20-year-olds. Of course, King is not like that in any ways. But, like, you know for a fact what they're in it for. The 100% the money. If you didn't have money, they wouldn't want anything to do with you.
In it for that cheddar.
Gotta have that cheddar. Yeah, King's gonna be 40 soon. It's weird. It's a weird thought. It's a weird thought to think I'm over 20. It's a weird thought a lot of the time. Yeah. I'm still like, are you sure? Because I didn't think I was gonna make it to 30.
Yeah, I think I'm 35 right now. I've lost track at this point.
I was gonna ask what year you're born in, and I can help you with that, but I'm not going to ask that.
Let's see, I was born in 88, so this is 21.
You're not 35, you're 33, unless your birthday's past, then you're 34.
See, my birthday's in May, so...
You're 33.
You're
turning 34 this year.
Yay, I'm younger than I thought I was.
You know how I know that? I'm born in 87.
There you go.
That was not hard for me. It's like, okay, well, nope, you're not 35, because I sure as fuck ain't 35 yet. So shove off and stop making me older than I am. I don't need the help. I've lost track of time. I've lost track of how old I am. Hold on. 42 is good at math. 42 just cheated. Because Billsworth's that's good with math. That boy starts yelling friggin' numbers out, like, what's this times that plus this? And I'm just like, I just ignore him now. I'm just like, okay. And he's like, 382. I'm like, sure. Yep, that's the answer. He does that for fun. He does math for fun. Who does math for fun?
Nerds.
Apparently September is nearing the 4th decade of his life. You're not that old. You're like 20. September, you're like 20.
I was talking to Dodge the other day next week.
I was talking to Dodge the other day. Next week, things are going to open up. That's how that was supposed to be read.
Okay.
Yes, it's all on emphasis on how you read something to make it sense, because I was talking to Dodge next week, things are going to open up to me. It makes no sense. Hair, is he an android?
Is he an android?
September. Apparently September likes doing math. So does Raven. What's with you guys liking math? Get out of here. Math is fun. Classic Billsors. He likes math. I don't understand it. He does the math stuff. I just like, here you go. Here's everything. And yet I do all the financial stuff in our house.
I'm more into art and literature myself.
42, I'll DM you my true age. Oh boy. Again, September, you're 28 years old. Anything else is just hallucination. Yeah, I write like crap. Matches the bit on my channel. Well, especially if you write all your stuff. You don't. He does like movie reviews. All his stuff is around Ontario, which he needs to branch out and do Canada, because you're the king of the Canadian hill, not king of the Ontario hill. King.
Is it Ontarian or Ontario? Ontarian hill?
Ontario. It'd be king of the no, I still say Ontario hill. Ontarian? No, it doesn't really work. King of the Ontario hill would work.
King of the mooses.
Yes.
Mooses. Moose caboose.
He's got mooses and cabooses and
Nieces?
Nieces?
Oh.
Nope. You do the Alberta stuff for you too. And the British Columbia stuff probably too. I was born in Alberta, lived in BC most of my life, and moved back to Alberta twice. It's okay, King, you just need, I can help you with some Alberta stuff. I mean, actually, if you threw BC in, you would open so many more things for what you could do because they have so much filming there. Ontario is the hub of Canada, we all know it. No, Vancouver is the hub of all of Canada, and you know it. Just Vancouver, not the whole province, just Vancouver. This is me, King. We argue over Canada. Yeah. If I could move anywhere in Canada, I'd stay where I am.
Yeah?
Yeah. I actually don't want to live in Ontario. No, you heard nothing. You heard no typing. There's no typing involved. I have the quietest typer.
Quietest typer?
I'm the quietest typer in the world. Nope.
Quietest typing device.
Quietest typing device in the world. Nope, don't need the help. Vancouver is awesome, but Toronto is #1. No, Toronto sucks. Toronto has acid rain and sucks. It did. I think they finally got rid of its acid rain. It was so polluted there, man. I knew it was you. It was not me, Harris. There, this is Bill Soros. You can't prove otherwise. No, I like I like typewriter. I like keyboards that have more pushback. We have friggin' these new keyboards at work, and they're like super flat, and they've got like no pushback, and I'm like, I hate these. I mistype so much on them. Sweet sound tilt.
Yeah, I like the flatter ones. Like the ones that raise up a whole lot. I end up like accidentally hitting the wrong keys while I'm trying to hit another one. But with the smaller ones, it's a nice, easy, smooth transition from one key to the other.
No, it's not good because it's all too flat, and I need the spacing. I need the spacing. There you go. I typed randomly. I don't know what it said. Who doesn't love some typing? That would be a really cool ASMR if someone did typing.
Typing ASMR. Typing and clicking.
ASMR. We gotta get rid of the rain a few months ago. We got rid of that rain a few months ago. Do you guys still get acid rain? Like, I know that Toronto used to get acid rain. It was really bad, but I think
that'd be pretty sweet. That'd be a pretty sweet ASMR video, screaming in acid rain.
I will always think Vancouver is better.
Burns! Burns!
It still kind of burns. Shoes the birds. All the spelling mistakes.
Shoes the bruns.
I personally believe Canada is the best. Says Derringer, who lives in Indiana. I can't remember.
I don't know. Canada's been acting kind of American lately.
Oh, frig with the whole trucker shit.
It's
It's like 5%.
What is that all about
Okay.
anyway? Like,
So,
like you're doing our thing now. That's
okay.
our.
So it's only 5% of all the truckers. First of all, it's a very small percent. They have made it so any trucker coming across the Canadian border must have proof of vaccination. They don't want to get vaxxed. These are just people who don't want to get vaccinated are going, it's my body, it's my choice. Well, yeah, it's your body, it's your choice. You don't have to get vaccinated, but you don't have to have that job either. You can go get a different job. Just because you have
this whole thing, like there's still rules, there's still policies. You can't say, "Well, I don't want to follow the policy because it's my choice."
That's if you want to be coming across that border, that's what they want now. They want that with truckers because they're going across countries. They're going to the States. They're going to Canada, which means if Canada or the States gets another variant, they're going to be tracking it between the two countries. They're less likely to be spreading it if they're vaccinated, and I get that. Yeah, they're all in Ottawa, and like, my key thing is, yes, it's your choice. You don't have to get vaccinated, but that does not mean you're free of consequences.
Exactly.
If I step into the middle of the road and don't look both ways and make sure there's no cars coming, that was my choice to do. But that does not mean I am free of the consequences of being hit. It's that simple to me. And sadly, it's all become political. I'm fully vaccinated and I'm boosted. And
it is ridiculous that something like this has become politicized. Like,
I know. Well, vaccinations...
The bare minimum shit. Like,
well, vaccinations have always had this weird, like, thing with them. We've had fights with them for a long time. But we've really gotten to this point in our society where we forgot what these diseases looked like because we've grown so used to our children living. Because it used to be, once upon a time, you didn't become attached to your child until they came about 5 years old because there was a very good chance they weren't going to live that long because there were so many diseases to kill them. But now... We've eradicated smallpox. It doesn't exist anymore. It only exists in labs. It's literally gone. And we've got, like, the reason you vaccinate your kids because you want to protect them from measles, which is highly contagious and can severely, when a child gets it, it can have really bad growth problems for them when they get older.
Yeah.
So, like, we've gotten to this point where we've forgotten what it was like when we didn't have these vaccinations, and it's really sad because it's such a good thing. We don't have to worry about children passing away, like, as fast. Like, there's still cancer, and there's still other diseases that will take people from us, and there's not much we can do about it, but we have lowered the problem. Our average life expectancy is 60. It used to be 30. Jeez. Because of so many children, so much child mortality, like, it would bring down the average. So if a 1-year-old died to, like, if you passed your childhood, you were most likely going to live about 60.
Right.
About 50, 60 years old. But because now we don't have such mortality with children, our average life expectancy has gone skyrocketed because the children aren't dying as much, which is really good. It's not saying a bad thing in any way. Don't anyone take that as a bad thing. Children living is a good thing. 100%.
I don't know. There's some exceptions to the rule from that one.
Children are monsters. Let's not lie. Children say some fucked up shit and are mean to each other, and I have some trauma from childhood from children being horrible to me. We are terrible people when we are children, but we don't also understand fully consequences at that point. So, but no, we've completely changed things, and now we have this disease that we have hundreds of thousands and millions of people dying from, and they're like, no, it's just the common flu. I'm like,
oh,
yeah,
no, it is not.
No. Here's the thing. You know what's funny? The common flu was our last pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
from 1918. We didn't do it right that time. And now we have to take medicine every year to guess what the new flu is going to be. And COVID has become that too. We're going to have
they say that like it's no big thing.
No, it's not. But we've let this disease get to the point where the flu did, that it's now highly contagious, less deadly now than when it first came. And the problem is it's not going anywhere. We just have to learn to live with COVID because it's not going anywhere. It's our new flu. We now will have probably flu/COVID shots for the rest of time.
Because and it's so depressing because it could have been resolved so easily.
Yep.
Like,
especially when we got the
gotten to this point.
Especially when the vaccination was out.
Just doing the bare minimum. Like, it never should have been about politics ever. Like, I'm not very political. Like, I have some biases, you know, here and there.
Everyone does.
The way I was grown up. But for the most part, it's more common sense with me. If there's a deadly disease going out, do what you can to not spread it and not get it. I mean...
Yeah, and the whole, like, well, masks don't work. Okay, so why do doctors wear masks? Why do when you're going to surgery, why is that doctor wearing a mask? Do you know why? It's so that if in case he's sick in any way or sneezes or coughs, it gets stuck in the mask and doesn't go to you. So you don't get sick because you're literally open. Masks work.
It's physically painful for me when I hear people say the mask won't protect you. Well, no shit, Sherlock. It's not to protect you.
It's to protect,
others.
Yes. No, and so I wore the mask to protect you, and I got the COVID shot to protect me. That's how it was in my head.
Exactly.
I still wear a mask at work because we're still mandatory in my province right now. And they're pretty close to the point where they're going to take that mandate out because they're like, well, if you didn't go get vaccinated at this point, we're to the point where we're at boosters. Most people are boosters. You've made your choice, and you're going to have to live with the consequences. So if you didn't go get yourself vaccinated when it's free, they were paying people in my province.
I know. They did that. They did that here in Ohio too. You entered like a raffle when you got vaccinated, and you could like win like $1,000 or something like that, just so they could get people to do it.
Derringer, if people just sneeze into other people's mouths, like I said, they'd all be COVID. No, Dare. How did that work for you, Dare? How did the sneezing into people's mouths stop you from getting COVID, Dare? I'm taking pot shots because he got COVID. Actually,
yeah, I did. Yeah, we did too.
Actually, I've been very lucky. My household never got it.
Oh, you're lucky. It was horrible. It was miserable.
Without symptoms, there's a chance that we were asymptomatic, or we have a theory in my house, and this sounds kind of conspiracy. We all got back in November of 2019.
Oh, I'm pretty sure we did too.
Because my whole house was severely sick in November 2019. My husband, who never gets sick, was severely fatigued. We couldn't really do anything for about a week to 2 weeks, and COVID existed back then. It hadn't supposedly left China yet, but there's still a chance that it had. And I actually had a coworker who still has health issues to this day, who got sick in December of 2019. He still has a nasty cough. So.
Yeah, I can't taste or smell that well, like unless it's a really strong smell or taste. It's been a couple weeks now, I think.
Oh, okay, so you still might be trying to get it out of your body. Hopefully you get rid of it all soon. But yeah, no, there's also a chance that we've been asymptomatic. Like I got it with no symptoms. And
that's another thing here in Ohio, like with the schools, they're saying like if you're not showing any symptoms, you don't have to wear a mask. Did we forget about the whole asymptomatic shit? Like that doesn't mean anything.
I'm actually really hoping there's one thing we take from this out of everything else. If you're not feeling well, wear a mask.
Yeah, that was the thing too. Like it makes sense, you know, if you're sick and you're contagious, why not wear a mask?
Yeah, or you don't even know you're contagious. You might just have allergies, but you don't know that.
Like even before COVID hit, like when I went to work. Sometimes I would just wear something over my face, like a face mask or like a one of those neck gaiters, just so I didn't get anybody else, give everybody else
Yeah.
whatever flu or cold or
Or
whatever I had.
or it's just allergies even. Like it could be, but there's no way for us to know until way later. Even then, like allergies do act like a cold. September said that where he works, if you don't get vaccinated, you're fired.
Yeah.
And a lot of businesses are doing that. Again, they're not forcing you to get vaccinated. They're not holding you down and putting the vaccination in. But so your choice is get the vaccination, keep your job, or don't get vaccinated and lose your job. That's your consequence for not doing it. And millions, billions of people have gotten this vaccine at this point. If there was one that was actually having stuff, Johnson & Johnson had 2 deaths that I know of for sure. They stopped letting people take it as soon as that happened, and they went to go figure it out. I don't think they ever did, and it was only 2 females, and it literally would have been, with how many people had got vaccinated at that point, even testing wouldn't have brought that out, because they had done thousands of people at this point, and only 2 people had died. It statistically is a 0.0001% chance or something. Like, it's not even a 1% chance that you could die from this. Well, COVID was like, you got it and there was like 20% chance you were gonna die when we first had it.
Especially if like you were older or had health problems.
And I have asthma.
Right.
So yeah, no, it was just like, but yeah, no, like everyone's like, well, if there was problems with it, they wouldn't say anything. Like, there was one with problems. They pulled it. They flat out told you, don't get the Johnson & Johnson one anymore. Get the Montera, which I always say wrong, or the one starts with P. Get those 2. Get the one with the M or the P. If you don't, those ones are working. I've, for boosters, actually in Canada, if you want to leave and go to any of the provinces, you have to get the one that starts with M. But the problem is it's got the worst reaction to it.
Yeah.
And that's the one.
Yeah, I got the M for my original 2 and then got the P for the booster.
Oh, and see, I got the P for my first, then Montera for the second one, and then my booster was the Montera again. Pfizer, that's it. Pfizer and Moderna. Moderna, that's it. I always get it wrong. I don't know why. Wash your hands, wear a mask, and spreads kills pandy.
Kills pandy.
So very simple. Oh, kills the pandemic.
No, Pandy! You've killed Pandy!
Yeah, apparently the booster kicked King's ass too. But yeah, no, it's worth it.
Oh yeah. It's definitely worth it. Because let me tell you, the actual virus itself feels like the booster times 10.
Oh yeah, because it's... Oh, and the second the booster's a half a dose. Unless you're elderly, then you can get a full dose. Or you've got severe health problems. Again, it's just a booster. It's supposed to get your immune system ready to fight this. And and the other problem everyone's had, well, why did it come out so early? It's like, because they were already working on it, because it was SARS. We had SARS, remember, in the mid-2010s?
I remember.
They were really worried that was going to become a pandemic. And in the end, it did. But yeah, they were working on a cure for it. So they already had the research, but as soon as this happened, all the finances were skyrocketed and everything was put on. People were working 16-hour days to get this ready. This was not out of nowhere. They were working on it. It just got skyrocketed. And I had a coworker who I was trying to tell him all this, and then he went and talked to his doctor, who told him the exact same thing I did, which I just looked at him going, I told you all this. He's like, yeah, but it came from my doctor. I'm like, I've been paying attention to doctors, and it wasn't one doctor that was saying it. It wasn't 2 doctors that was saying it. It was like tons of doctors, and there's no way, no one has enough money, that's the government, to pay off that many doctors in different parts of the world.
Right.
And that's the other thing. It's like, you know what most countries want to do? They want to keep their citizens alive. You know why? It's very simple why they want to keep them alive. They want you to pay taxes. And if you die, you can't pay taxes anymore. And also, they have to spend more money when you go into that hospital, like in most countries, because they're government run. So keeping you healthy is cheaper. and in the end, they get more money out of you. Well, if they just let you die, they don't get any more income from you. So, which one makes more sense?
Right.
Let you die and don't get to make any more income, and also put the poor doctors and nurses into such terrible mental states.
Oh, that was so sad.
They're still overbeared in Canada too. So, but the nice thing in Canada is if I got COVID, I wasn't at least put in the poorhouse if I had got hospitalized.
Right.
That was what really worried me. Is like all these people that I know, like my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, they're all American. I've got lots of other narrator friends that are in the States, and I just sitting here going, if you get COVID and get hospitalized, you just want to die because it'd be cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
You just want to stay home and die because it's going to be cheaper if you don't have coverage, even with coverage. My father-in-law had a heart attack, and he still had to pay $80,000 out of pocket, I think.
Holy shit.
That was only 20%. Is what wasn't covered. Like, what? It's not his fault he had a heart attack.
Right.
He also had another heart attack. And he had done everything. He had been going to see his doctor, he had a clean bill of health, everything looked good, and he had another heart attack a month later. Killed the taxpayers, never government peeps. Yeah, they don't want their taxpayers going away, because then they stop getting income.
Exactly.
There's a lot of conspiracies out there, and when you start actually digging and looking at things, going, this makes no sense. Why?
Exactly.
Also, the whole they want a lower population thing. We've had that happen in history, and we know exactly what happens when a significant amount of your population dies, aka the Black Death. You know what happened when they had the Black Death? It was really bad for the economy because there was no one there to work.
Right.
So it was really good for the poor class, though, because they were finally able to free themselves from their lands and actually go and work for people who was actually paying them money. Right. And is why we had the Industrial Revolution, because we didn't have the workforce anymore. Mass deaths are not good.
Nope.
They're bad for the economy. They're bad for everything. And yeah, the economy's going to
and the whole death thing,
But I'm just saying, from a statistic point of view, no, death is bad. I won't never dispute that. But I'm just saying, from a statistic point of view, if you have a massive part of your workforce die, it takes us a minimum of 20 years to bring that task force back up.
Death hurts productivity.
Yes. And let's say 15. It takes 15 years. But then again, you've also had a massive amount of your population die. So therefore, it might take even longer because you got to wait for that generation to have kids, and then that generation to have kids, and then that generation, and then maybe you'll get up to that workforce again. And that's if they all have kids and have quite a few. They might not all have kids. Not everyone can have kids. So, yeah. It don't work. 42. This is how my streams go.
Yeah.
I try to stay away from politics, but politics to the problem is they are
I try to too, but sometimes it just gets you.
Well, the problem is politics is life to a certain extent.
Exactly. And that's what some people don't understand. They get mad when people voice their opinions or whatever, but that you're a person. You're allowed to have that. Yes, as long as you're not bombarding it every single day in everybody's face, that's one thing. That's what I don't like. But if somebody has an opinion here or there, like, Jesus Christ.
My biggest opinion about the States is, y'all need health care.
Yeah, definitely.
That's not subject to debate to me, because death is bad. 242, 2022. Death is bad. But no, to me...
Death is bad for your health.
Yes. Death is bad for your health. It might say that it really changes the game. It really puts a nail in that coffin. But yeah, that's my biggest thing in the States. It's what I really want to see partly get reformed. There's a few other things, but that one, to me, shouldn't be political. Your government should be taking care of their people. That's what a government's job is, to take care of its people. There's more to it, but really, the roads and the schools and all that stuff is taking care of its people. It's just, and I mean, in Alberta, we have actual free healthcare. We pay with our, like, it comes out of our income taxes, so I never even see the money. Like, it just gets completely taken off,
Right.
which I'm perfectly fine with, because then
Right,
I
it's worth it.
never budgeted
Sure.
for it.
You're taken care
BC
of.
has changed it. It used to be you had to pay per month on top of it, so they send you
Yeah.
a bill, and it's like, well, why don't you just take it out of my goddamn income tax?
Right.
Like, and then of course, if you're if you're with someone or not with someone, like being married, the amount of money that I had to bring in was not different than if I had no one. It was weird. I was like, but there's two of us, which means there's twice as much food that has to get bought. Yes, the rent gets covered, but that's about it, because double the amount of
Right.
power gets used, double the amount of food gets used, double the amount of everything else gets used, because there's two of you. The only thing that gets cheaper is rent. That's it. I have pals that are dumb these past few years, but I still listen to them and talk to them.
Yeah. It's alright to be friends with people that have stupid opinions. Nothing wrong with that.
Apparently, Derringer was in shock because hair-raising narratives kissed him.
Oh my god, that's harassment.
That's harassment. HR, you need to go to the corner again.
HR harassment.
HR harassment. Well, it is now 10 a.m. where I am, aka noon.
Yep, it is noon for me.
It is where we normally call a stream. Was there anything you wanted to bring to anyone's attention before we end it?
Just check out my channel if you haven't. I make narrations with lo-fi hip-hop beats in the background. Still working on it to get a nice sound, but stop by my channel, leave comment, hit that like button. I need it for the algorithm gods.
Yes, remember, same thing with the stream. Like, comment, subscribe. It makes the algorithm likes you.
It actually does help.
Even the dislike button helps you.
Yes, that's too. Like,
if you don't want to join, hit the dislike button. It helps.
Yes, it's still, still interaction.
Yes, exactly. It's weird. Also, if you are looking for that, down in the description box are his YouTube channel and his Twitter.
Yes,
like
come
always.
talk to me on Twitter. Come talk to me on Discord. I'm always happy to meet new people and bullshit around, so...
And maybe be Among Us.
Among Us.
Among Us.
Among Us.
I had to say it so I could say the joke.
Thank you, King. I'll keep going.
Thank you everyone for joining us. We actually got to 11 people, so that was pretty awesome. So
Awesome.
You all have a good day. Take care, guys.
See you later.